Yo, what is up YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Singles Battle Spot series. Today we are using a brand new team with Tapu Lele, Mega Alakazam, Landis Fairy, Magnezone, Superior, and Gyarados. Pretty excited because I really haven't used Mega Alakazam ever in singles. I've used it a few times in VGC, not many. I've only really seen it. I've only watched Mega Alakazam play. And yeah, I really don't know how this is gonna go, especially since I've done 2 practice battles with this team. I've tried a few games and yeah, I did not do well. But we got a Sash Tapu Lele, Mega Alakazam, bulky Landis Fairy, Assault Vest Magnezone, Superior with Glare and Leech Seed, and Z-Move, Dragon Dance, Sub, Gyarados. Let's see how this is gonna go. I dropped quite a bit. This lad is very unforgiving with dropping. However, let's see if we can actually play some games. Looks like I can't. Today is not my day. But yeah, it should be pretty fun nonetheless. I really want to try Mega Alakazam because I remember watching it in Gen 6 OU and how it could sometimes just sweep entire teams prepared. With Tapu Lele, the boosted psychics sound really fun. So I do really want to try out Mega Alakazam, both in singles and eventually I'll make a team for it for VGC 2018 Vector Battles too. Probably. I know it still misses a lot of KOs in VGC, especially on the bulkier Pokemon. However, we're just going to cut it out till we find our first game, so we'll be right back with the first battle of today's episode. Alright, a 1937 rated player? Are you kidding me? I'm only 16 something. Why? Okay, Salamence, Ninetales, Porygon, Magnezone, Blaziken, Tapu Lele. Didn't I see something like this earlier? It was like Z. It was like Normalium Z with Uproar, Nasty Plot, Shadow Ball, Sub. That might have been a similar team because it looks very similar actually. I don't want to play this is my question because I am not exactly too sure of how I want to approach this matchup. Am I crazy for wanting to lead Alakazam? Because Alakazam could probably get some big KOs, yet I don't feel like that's the play. Thinking having Gyarados as a pivot sounds nice overall. I don't have a good switch into Tapu Lele and Blaziken, which is a hard thing to have. Ooh, I don't have exactly the best switch-ins for either of those Pokemon. I'm thinking maybe go Alakazam as the lead. Yeah, I'm actually liking Alakazam as the lead because it hits a lot of things with Magnezone and Tapu Lele in the back. Magnezone can switch into Tapu Lele pretty comfortably, and if Blaziken leads, I can trace the speed boost. So, not exactly too big of a deal. Although, I think Hidden Power Ice should be able to knock out Salamence. Not sure though, because I remember Hidden Power Ice guaranteed KOs Landis Fairy, but I don't know about a bulky Salamence. So if it does, I guess that's a bit problematic. Magnezone's gonna lead for my opponent's side. So I don't know what Magnezone's really run. I really don't. So I have a few plays. One, I could throw off a Focus Blast, but I don't really like that play. If it's Assault Vest and I take a lot of damage, or if it's like Discharge and goes for a Para. I actually kind of like my own Magnezone as a switch in, but the problem is that's a free switch for you. Potentially your Blaziken. Don't you basically just get a free Volt Switch? I don't think an attack wolf from Magnezone does knock me out. So I'm actually thinking just firing off a Focus Blast sounds like a actually ideal play here. Because getting damage on Magnezone seems pretty big for all my Pokemon because then I'd be able to knock it out. And if Volt Switch comes out, I lose momentum either way. So best play here is just to go Alakazam. Maybe I should have Mega Volt because tracing the speed boost could have been big. But I traced Magnapult, which means if Magnezone wants to make a double later, it can't actually if it just locks itself to an attack right here. Focus Blast going to come out. I can't tell it has Assault Vest. Flash Cannon going to come out. Okay. Gonna knock me out. Yeah. Special Defense drop doesn't really matter at this point because Alakazam is frail. Focus Blast is 75% and that's 120, 240. I think Shadow Ball should be able to pick up the knockout because 240... Yeah, I think Shadow Ball just barely gets the KO on it. So I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. The Steel... I keep thinking of Gen 4 mechanics, how Steel actually resisted Ghost at the time. Crazy. Shadow Ball... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And that's why I didn't want to switch out either. Should I risk Focus Blast? Maybe I should have. Oh, I didn't want to risk it though. It's Focus Blast. I hate using Focus Blast. Ninetales gonna come out. That's gonna set up the hail, which sucks for me as well. Go Magnezone. Whoever's in the back, I think I lose to. Salamence I lose to. Blaziken I probably lose to either. So whatever the Mega Evolution is, I do lose to it. Flash Cannon comes out. I really wish I got it. Aurora Veil's gonna go up. Flash Cannon. Doesn't KO Ninetales, but that's alright. I can't Volt Switch here because I need to kind of try to preserve my Lele's Sash as much as possible. Just draw off a Thunderbolt. Maybe an Encore's coming out from the Ninetales. Or Ninetales withdraws. In the Magnezone. Sacking it. Makes sense. Because Magnezone was pretty much useless with the Hail Up. So I get a knockout on Magnezone. However, I do reveal I'm not Choice Scarf. Yet, pretty sure this is an easy endgame for my opponent where the Blaziken comes in and just sweeps me. Yeah. Actually, if I... Or Salamence comes in. Oh, man. Okay. Earthquake into Double Edge just cleans up this game. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Even if I am able to live the attacks with, like, my Lele and my Magnezone, it doesn't even matter because Earthquake's definitely going to knock out Magnezone here. Yeah. If I Volt Switch there, it didn't matter because Lele Sash is broken to the Hail, and then Flying type attack would knock me out. Stays in normal form. Maybe Fearing Scarf Landers potentially. I'm so mad I didn't get the Shadow Ball roll. Because it looked like it did, like Focus Blast did over 75%. It looked like it did like 77. Okay. Blast does more, I think. If Lele survives, it's a slow Ninetales for whatever reason. I mean, there's still... I would probably have to crit the Mens here, hope it's slower than my Lele, and then... Yeah, maybe that would be my hope. Okay, if I crit, I win. Why did you Dragon Dance there? If I crit, I won. Wait. Hail stopped too, but doesn't matter. Ninetales can set it up again. Gonna Moonblast here. Frustration. Oh, okay. So my opponent was... Well, you still risk the crit, but I guess it's because my opponent thought if I have a Scarf on the Lele, you could potentially lose there if you go for Frustration and it doesn't knock out Lele normally. Okay, I understand it now. Oh, if I crit, I actually won. I didn't think even if I got it crit, it would have saved me. But Earthquake gonna come out, knock out my Lele. It's gonna be a good game. So, I wonder how the battle would have progressed if I did get the Focus Blast. Because now that I'm thinking about it, it doesn't even look that great for me, even if I do get it off. Ninetales comes in, sets up Aurora Veil. Yeah, it would still look pretty bad for me. Because I can't knock out Ninetales in one hit. I get to draw off 2 Psychics. Although I do still have a Sash Lele in the back, so I guess it's definitely still winnable. Yeah, and I think if Mence gets 1 Dragon Dance up, I probably lose the game. But if I could stall out Aurora Veil with those 2, I don't know. It would be really hard to stall out Aurora Veil, I think. I think it'd be really hard to stall out Aurora Veil. Maybe I could have... Because he would Dragon Dance up with Salamence. I think there were still plays I could have made, but... regret not clicking Focus Blast there, I guess. Alright. Second opponent with a Mawile, Porygon 2, Mimikyu, Breloom, Rotom Heat, and Garchomp. So... Wow, my opponent already knows what to click in. I mean, Magneton's not that great in this matchup. It really isn't. Gyarados is kind of alright. Because I'm thinking of leading Gyarados here. I don't think I can bring Alakazam in this matchup. Yeah, because Alakazam just doesn't do too much in this matchup, I feel like. I think my play is to go... Am I faster than Breloom? If I'm faster than Breloom, I want to lead off my Gyarados. Please tell me I am. I am faster than Breloom by 2 points. Okay. Gyarados, Landorus, and... thinking Lele for damage. I could actually... I mean, I could still go Alakazam. You know what? I really want to go Alakazam. And having something that... well... I mean, I have pivots into, like, Garchomp with my Landorus anyway. I just got to keep him healthy. So let's see how this is going to go. If you lead Breloom, I click sub turn 1 100%. Wonder if I Dragon Dance or Waterfall after that. I think I Waterfall immediately because I don't think it's worth Dragon Dancing up. So let's lead Gyarados here against a... Mawa. A Hyper Cutter? You're not, okay. So you're Intimidate Mawa, not really too big of a deal. I can go my Landorus here. Landorus is a safe pivot, and then I think I U-turn out. Well, I could get on my rocks. But I don't want to give Breloom a free Spore, so I think I U-turn always. I get them all at -2. A play rough shouldn't do too much since this looks like a physically defensive Landorus that I have. So get this Intimidate off into the Maw. Let's see what it's going to do. Play rough here. Swords Dance is definitely a viable play. But at neutral, I mean, neutral Maw I'll still live 1 hit from, so I'll take it. That's his knockoff. Okay, so gonna get rid of my Rocky Helmet, but takes a chip that puts in Earthquake range. So, pretty inclined to switch out here for my opponent, I feel like. You don't have many good switch-ins, though. I think I want to get Rocks up. Is it worth risking Breloom? I think it is, since I have double Intimidate options. So you're going to withdraw Maul here into Rotom, yeah. So I could have U-turned here, but the problem is if I U-turn into Gyarados, I just don't know what this Rotom Heat's item is. So I didn't want that. I'd rather have Rocks up to pressure my opponent for later. Now, the question is I don't know what this Rotom exactly has for my Landorus. Wisp could be an option. Inferno Overdrive, but I have no idea. I don't want to go Gyarados on the Wisp. I think Rock Tomb's the best play. Because I just have no idea what this Landorus Rotom is. Hidden Power Ice, okay. Should knock out Landorus. It doesn't, nice. Rock Tomb. Slow down that Rotom, get a critical hit. Shouldn't really matter too much. I think I want to U-turn here. Yeah, I'm going to U-turn here. It's good to keep Landorus around, and I want to see if it was Scarf Rotom if it stayed in, but it doesn't stay in. Maw is going to come out, okay. That's alright. Keep getting those rocks damage. U-turn's gonna come out. Alright. I can keep my Landorus around as a Pipmon later. I can go Gyarados here, and do I want to click sub? I could also just Waterfall right away. I kind of like Waterfall right away. This play rough shouldn't do... Play rough's gonna hurt. I just don't feel like it would do too much. Zimu doesn't knock out. Yeah, Waterfall's a fine play. I think it should knock out Mawile. Also covers the Rotom Heat Switch in if you expect Dragon Dance, and it is Scarf. And I can flinch them all, which I did. Unfortunate for my opponent. Would you sack Mawile here? I mean, it's in range of another Waterfall afterward. I'm gonna Waterfall again. I don't even know if another Waterfall actually knocks out Mawile, but Mawile is gonna retreat here into the Rotom here, so Rotom's gonna go down, and now I don't have to sack my Landorus in order to scout for like a Scarf Rotom. It's a Berry Rotom. Okay. Although Waterfall might still be able to knock you out. I kind of wish I clicked Sub here, because Sub into Dragon Dance would have been extremely good here. I do get the knockout on Rotom, which is really nice here. So let's see what's coming out. All again? I just go Landorus. Mimikyu. Okay. I guess this is kind of problematic. Because I don't know if you're going to Z-move right away, or if you're just going to go for a sword stance here. I think my best place to go in Landers here. Because if you sword stance, I think I double back into my Gyarados, and then I double back out into Landers trying to catch the Z-move. So let's see what my opponent's going to go for. It is a Z-move. Perfect. Alright. Alakazam doesn't really do much in this matchup. I mean, I have Supersonic Sky Strike for this Mimikyu. Yeah, I have Supersonic Sky Strike for this Mimikyu afterward. Alright. So I sack Landers here, which is good because I got Intimidate off early already. Shadow Sneak should not knock out Alakazam. I think that's my best play is to go back into Alakazam. Or is my best play to go Gyarados? Because the Mimikyu will be at -2 and I could Dragon Dance up potentially. I'm trying to think because if I go Alakazam and you Sword Stance, I guess that could be problematic. Actually, no, I have Shadow Ball in Alakazam, right? Yeah, I have Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball should be able to knock Revenge KO you anyway. Okay. And Alakazam is pretty pointless because of the fact that Priority pretty much destroys me anyway. Because if I get my Gyarados weakened, I could lose to them all. So I'd rather just Shadow Ball here. Like, regular Shadow Ball should be fine. Then I can Supersonic Sky Strike Maul the Mimikyu, but then I had to win a Mind Game against a Maul, I guess Sucker Punch maybe. There's a lot of things that can go wrong here, but I still feel like going for Shadow Ball is my best play here. So let's see what's going to happen here. Shadow Sneak immediately, okay. Shadow Ball gonna come out. Break that Disguise. Can get a special defense drop, I guess, but shouldn't matter because I think Shadow Ball should knock out Mimikyu at this range anyway. I mean, it's Mega Alakazam. Shadow Ball should be able to knock you out. This is close. Oh, Shadow Sneak's not even a 2 KO. I just realized by the damage. I'm surprised my opponent didn't Sword Stance up there. Maybe it doesn't have Sword Stance. Maybe it's a Trick Room variant. It is a Trick Room variant. Okay. I can stall out Trick Room pretty easily, I think, with my Gyarados. I'll go hard Gyarados now. This Mimikyu's at -2. I just don't know what you're going to do with the Mimikyu. You might Sword Stance here to try and negate that. No, it's just a play rough. How much does it do? That doesn't even break a sub. Okay, yeah. I go for sub here because I can stall this out. Curse. The Supersonic Sky Strike do more than Waterfall? Does this put me at... Okay, I'm gonna live another turn. The problem is Maul having Sucker Punch and me not knocking out the Maul. But after Rocks damage, I should be able to knock out with Waterfall based on the previous damage. Is it smarter to go for Supersonic Sky Strike? Because 160, that's 240 with stab, 120 because of resist. Waterfall pretty much gets the same thing anyway. So yeah, Waterfall's fine. Ice Punch. We saw Ice Punch knock off. Maybe it doesn't have Sucker Punch. And I do knock out them all. Okay, good game. So nice. We are going to be able to pull out that win there. Could have got real ugly, but luckily it wasn't a Sword Dance Mimikyu, which was probably the one Pokemon I was really concerned with, because Sword Dance Mimikyu could have given me a lot of trouble. Instead, it being not able to do much damage to my Alakazam or my my Gyarados made it really nice. So yeah, I can understand the shot. The Shot Stick do more. 120. No, Play Rough does more. I think Play Rough does more. And I understand why you go for Shadow Sneak there, because if you're confident you live the Shadow Ball, you can keep one more turn of Trick Room, which you kind of need all your turns of Trick Room, so Maul can hopefully win the game. Luckily, Gyarados was able to pull through there, able to get that sub up. We didn't get to see a Breloom, which was what I was anticipating, but really nice that we didn't have to deal with it. Our Maul, oh no, I don't like Glalie or Gliscor in these formats, because Glalie usually runs sub Moody stuff with Sheer Cold, and Gliscor runs sub Guillotine Toxic Orb stuff. Not fun. Not fun at all. Am I hidden power ground on Alakazam? I just never figured out what hidden power it is. All I know wasn't fire, and not having fire kind of screwed me over. I just don't know if it was hidden power fire, ice, or ground. It wasn't fire though, so it was either ice or ground. I think it was ice. I think it was ice, actually. Alright. If Alakazam could knock out Tapu Koko, that'd be amazing, but unfortunately it doesn't. So I want to figure out what I want to go here. I really like Lele as a lead. Just being able to Psychic, because nothing in my opponent's team really takes Psychic well. Gyarados does pretty well if it sets up. Magnezone's a pretty good pivot overall, but so is my Landorus, I guess. I want to go Lele, Landorus, Alakazam. I guess the question is the Heatran. The Heatran's going to be interesting for this combo to handle. But Alakazam looks like it can actually put in some work in this game, because it really hasn't really brought much to the table yet. But let's see. I just want to get a game where we can get like Psychic Terrain, Psychic sweeps up. That's all I want. That's all I want. Alright, Tapu Koko is going to lead, so I do get my Psychic Terrain up, and I'm probably going to U-turn or Volt Switch, just one of those two. What is more to Heatran, Psychic and Psychic Terrain, or Shadow Ball? Psychic, I think Psychic does. I'm really tempted to go Landorus here if it is a Volt Switch, because I get to catch the Volt Switch here. Because, yeah, I actually like Landorus as a play, because I feel like you would U-turn Volt Switch out in a Heatran, as we're going to see Coco withdraw in a Heatran, so perfect. That's ideal here, because basically I got my Landorus in exactly where I wanted to, and now I can U-turn, I could Volt Switch, I mean not Volt Switch, why did I say Volt Switch? I can U-turn or I could Earthquake depending on the situation. I kind of want to draw off that Earthquake because he doesn't have an Earthquake switching. He or she doesn't have an Earthquake switching. A Gliscor or a Moongus. I feel like you have to have one of those Pokemon in the back. Let's just go for Earthquake. I feel like it should be Gliscor in the back. Heatran's going to withdraw here. Gliscor does come out. Okay. Should I get Rocks up? Kind of want to get Rocks up. Because they put Tapu Koko in range of Psychic from my Alakazam, which could be pretty big in an endgame. And also, every time you switch in Heatran for like my Lele, I feel like it's pretty good here. As I'm faster than that Gliscor. Huh. Usually run max speed, sub stuff. Well, it's sub here. Okay. You turn out in a Lele is my safest play. I'm not going to break the sub, unfortunately, but yeah, the play is always to go Lele here. Let's see what you're going to do with the, yep, Guillotine, and you connect the first one. Oh, great. Of course, they always connect the first one against me. Oh well. Let's throw off a Psychic, I guess. Protect, Scouts, whatever I'm gonna do. I wonder if this is a max special defense Gliscor if my opponent's going for a stall out psychic terrain. Greatness disappears from the battlefield. Moonblast should be able to break the sub, I would assume. And if you keep going for sub stuff, again, I'm just gonna taunt you until I force you to attack my Lele. Yeah, Earthquake gonna come out, alright. I guess the question is, does it knock out my Alakazam? Lele is gonna go down here. Gonna go my Alakazam. I guess HP Ice is handy now, because I do have the ability to HP Ice the Gliscor, since I do think I do have HP Ice. Yes, I do. Okay. Empower Ice. If Heatran comes in, it takes rocks. I trace Flash Fire, so Heatran shouldn't be able to do much to me anyway. So right here, I pretty much get an HP Ice. I feel like you should protect Gliscor. Or you're going to hard withdraw. Okay. In a Heatran. Okay. But I trace Flash Fire, so this basically, this Alakazam is going to stall you out, so it doesn't matter to me. Alright. Of course, we still have to Focus Blast. I think I just have to hit one. I don't think Focus Blast will directly knock out Heatran, but it will put in Shadow Ball range. I guess the question is Scarf Tapu Koko, but Scarf Koko usually runs U-turn or Volt Switch. So yeah, Focus Blast away. Oh, oh, that's why you went for Trend. Rock Tomb. I'm gonna Focus Blast again. I still think I'm faster than everything other than Coco. Nice. Okay. Flash Cannon. If I take this... I do take it. Switching out here, 100% into Landorus. If you go Gliscor, amazing play though. I don't think you did. I think I go Landorus and I just U-turn out because it prevents Gliscor from coming in, and I think this Landorus should be slower than the Heatran. If my Landorus is faster than the Heatran, I guess that could be a problem. I guess we're gonna find out. I am faster. Well, I guess there wasn't much I could do. If I knocked out Heatran, Gliscor came in, got a free sub up. No matter what, I couldn't do anything. Yeah, missing the first Focus Blast sucked. Because then I dressed in with Shadow. Then I could have threatened. I could have just drawn off a Shadow Ball. Wait. Let's go. I don't know why you did that. Okay, I'm going to throw off a Shadow Ball. Yo, is Mega Alakazam actually going to do the sweep? We don't have Psychic Terrain now, but if Alakazam actually gets the sweep, I am done. I think Gliscor will live one, though. Although, Mega Alakazam? Are we fasting Coco? He should be faster than Coco, right? Mega Alakazam has a really high base speed stat. Yeah, we're faster than Coco 100%. Hope that Psychic can knock it out. I can't let Gliscor come in anyway if I go Landorus and you U-turn out, because I would lose the game anyway. But if you had U-turn, you probably went for it earlier. Yeah, Psychic knocks out Coco. I think I needed the rocks damage. Oh, is Alakazam actually going to pull this out? It might. Gliscor going to come out. Is Alakazam going to pull the reverse 3-0? Rocks damage. You protect here. Yeah, you have to protect here. Oh man, if Mega Alakazam actually pulls through, that's going to be insane. Gliscor's a really bulky Pokemon, but come on. Mega Alakazam, show me that you're good. Show me that you're really good. Come on. Oh, this is gonna be close. Can Empower Ice. No! 1 HP, are you serious? Oh, Alakazam gonna go down. Not over yet, but you protect here to get poison heal. You're gonna heal quite a bit. I don't know if Rock Tomb will knock you out. If it does, amazing, but I don't think Rock Tomb's powerful enough to finish off the Gliscor just because of the base power. But then again, I do always prevent you from subbing up, so I guess that's something. And maybe I have multiple opportunities to crit. Since your sub, Guillotine, Earthquake, Protect, you can't actually touch my Landorus. Unless you hit a Guillotine. Oh my lord. Are we actually going to do this? Yeah, that's like so much HP. Are we actually going to be stalling this out? Rock Tomb? Yeah, that did not. If you hit Guillotine, does that mean my Rocky Helmet knocks you out? You're gonna protect here. Oh my lord. Is this another stall war? I haven't had a Gliscor stall war since I actually had a Gliscor mirror in the Ultra Sinnoh Classic. Oh boy. Well, you used 2 Guillotines already. So I'm counting how many Guillotines you have. Okay, if you actually hit Guillotine, I might actually be able to win because I think Rocky Helmet would activate. It depends if Rock Tomb actually puts you in the range of Rocky Helmet though, and I don't know if it does. I think it does. He hits it. Please tell me it activates Rocky Helmet. 1 HP again! Oh! So close, but so far. But thank you all for tuning in today's episode of the Ultra Sun and Moon Singles Battle Spot series. That was probably one of the most insane singles battles I've had in quite a while. Oh my lord. That was a crazy battle. I thought I was just going to get wrecked. Well, I did get wrecked. I went 1-2. Which is better than what I thought I was doing after playing this team and not knowing what to do with it. But that last battle... Alakazam putting in the work. I'm really surprised my opponent didn't flash cannon there when you went for Lava Plume, but I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. But thank you all for tuning in. Oh, I actually really wish my opponent hit the first Guillotine. I don't know if Rocky Helmet changed. I know they changed the rough skin mechanic. I don't know if they changed the Rocky Helmet part of the mechanic, where if the Gliscor faints first. I don't know if Gliscor faints first, if it did go down. That's the thing. I don't know if the Rocky Helmet situation actually mattered, because I know rough skin changed. I just don't know if Rocky Helmet, the item itself, changed. But thank you all for tuning in today's episode. If you did, try out the team down below in the description. You can feel free to check out my other stuff, such as my side tiers, the social medias, and previous episodes of the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon's Singles Battle Spot series as well as my main series, VGC 2018 Back Through Battles. Mega Alakazam really came close. Almost pulled out that match that I thought was going to be impossible to win. So, really looking forward to the future with Mega Alakazam in the next 2 battles. Well, 2 episodes with it. But until we meet again, my friends, and until we battle again, I'll catch you around later. Have a great day, people. See you around soon.